a Chinatown in Riverside?
No, I didn't.
Never?
No.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it or never been there.
The Chinese literally were the reason why Riverside existed as a very prosperous city for so long, because they were so important to the development of the citrus, which was what made Riverside rich.
Riverside had the highest per capita income of any city in the United States because of the citrus industry.
But more deeply, having to do with issues of anti-Asian violence, that there were points in time when entire Chinese communities were driven out of different cities in the Inland Empire.
Through development and through racism and through structural violence, that kind of community was actually in its own space and then eventually left that space due to those issues. And as a result of that, that space was deteriorating and then dismantled, and now we have a situation where that space is completely underground.
That the sale of the land to the developer, Doug Jacobs, was illegal, that it was done wrongly. That ruling is under appeal.
The struggle over the Chinatown site is a great starting point. It's a great rallying point to begin to explore the contributions of our communities, the struggles of our communities, the current issues and needs of our communities, and make those connections to our student community.
We want to tell a story, we want to save the site, and we want to build a series of connections between the place and the community.
When we talk about saving Chinatown, we're talking about being able to look at what's really underneath and recollect those stories and then create a memorial that would be representative of the amount of time and energy and life that immigrant population gave to this community.
And that's why we're so determined to save it and make sure that it's not willfully destroyed for private profit as per current plans approved by the City of Riverside.
But I should say that this group, the Save Our Chinatown Committee, is a really amazing and dedicated and spirited group of community members. We're a grassroots community group. These are all people that have come together because they care about this site.
Like, I really think we're doing a really good job of trying to let our community know what's going on. Like, you know, we used to have a Chinatown in this preserved land, and you know, the city of Riverside, they want to try and build something that used to be, you know, something alive and something that used to be there with culture and something with tradition.
These students to support us and really help us as far as advocating and passing out flyers, getting the word out is the most important thing right now, especially since we are a very small and growing community, so we really need a lot of people to help us spread the word and let people know that there is a Chinatown in Riverside, and it's one of the very first ones in all of Southern California and all the